Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics.
And looking at the Cavs matchup, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, at the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Patrick Williams is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. Thompson a screen on Giddey. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Buzelis with the ball. He's covered by Thompson. Giddey surveying the D. Rebounded by the Pistons. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Now, here's Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cunningham from downtown. The shot by Ivy, no good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Baseline try. No good off the front iron. And it's Detroit's ball. In the corner, Ivy with it. Thompson against Vucevic. Pistons passing it around. Cunningham right side. No good that time. Ivy against White. Pass to Buzelis. He gets it in there.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Thompson outside. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. And the shot goes in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Giddey with the bounce pass. Outside, White lets the 3 fly, sinks the three-pointer.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Harris finds Duren. Shoots over Vucevic. Shot's good by Duren.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound. Well, physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now here is Harris. Buzelis grabs the board. There's the triple. Duren pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, you try to stay connected to Cunningham, but he finds a way.
Now here's Giddey. He has yet to score. Pass to Buzelis. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Pistons have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Ivy against White. Duren sets the screen for Harris. And Duren slams it in.
Well, that is a solid screen by Duren. And then the big man rolls right into scoring position.
Chicago trailing here. Now Giddey. Pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. That one, no good. Good D by Thompson. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Harris. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, I like seeing Harris be aggressive inside. He's more than capable of making you pay from that.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Giddey kicks to White. Pass to Vucevic. White a screen on Duren. Here's Vucevic. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons leading by 4. Shakes him. Ivy on the wing. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
And here are the Bulls now. Here's Vucevic. Nothing on the board. It's stolen by Cunningham. Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Cunningham. Left side, Harris. Now Ivy, just 5 on the clock. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Bulls trail by 8. Williams a screen on Cunningham. Giddey against Thompson. Williams kicks to White. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Duren, and it's Vucevic missing. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Ivy, no one around him. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Giddey. That one's off, still out of sync.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Williams can't hit. Pistons leading by 8. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A three-pointer off the mark. Into the Bulls, shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And the free throw, no good. And sadly, Jaden Ivey's 2025 season coach was cut short by injury.
Yeah, it was really too bad, Kevin, because he was having a great year and an improving year as the time went on. This guy's just getting better and better. Both his shooting is improving and his decision-making, and it was a shame he didn't get to see that through to the end.
Pass to Giddey. Now Smith. Here's Herter. And the Bulls with another miss. Harris outside. Shoots from the elbow. The kick out to Cunningham. Off target with his three. Bulls trail by 8. Down low to end the cold streak. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Here's Cunningham. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Tobias Harris. Good season for him last year. Put up about 13 points per, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Now, here's Cunningham. Holland. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Vucevic. Six to shoot. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Vucevic has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Still so consistent from the mid-range. This has been a staple of Vucevic's game for a long time.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
LeVert against White. Pass to Vucevic from the arc. It's good from long range. Now just a 3-point Piston lead.
Well, he's got the hot hand, and he's scoring with confidence right now.
And Duren slams it in.
How much power from Jalen Duren. Goodness.
Chicago's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And here's Herter. Back to Giddey. Pass to Herter. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Smith finds Giddey. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Some changes for Chicago. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for White. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart checked in for Jalen Duren. Paul Reed comes in for Harris. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Cunningham. Deep 2 from Robinson. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's Jones. LeVert grabs the miss.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Count that one.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? The coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
Bulls trail by 7. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Smith. Outside, Jones. Back to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Well, as a big man, Smith is expecting contact. So when it comes, it's no surprise.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here is Robinson. Here's Stewart. He's guarded by Collins. Stewart passes to LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it from 20. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Pistons lead by 7. With 4 seconds on the clock, a shot, no good. And so it's the Detroit Pistons bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what do you think so far from what we've seen from the Pistons?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Bulls trail by 7. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Smith, Trey Jones out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Kevin Huerter, and it's Collins in at the 5 spot. Pistons leading by 6. Sasser, the bounce pass. Robinson up top. He's defended by Huerter. Holland, no good. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Well, with his mobility and size, Smith gets up there with ease.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Stewart with the screen on Jones. Stewart with it. Still without a basket. Robinson kicks to Holland. Stewart with the screen on Smith. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Holland. Detroit, no good that time either. Bulls trail by 4. Inside. Makes it off the glass. Huerter's got his first points in this one.
Obviously, Huerter's focus offensively is on the outside, but his touch translates into the paint as well.
The Pistons have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Now, here's LeVert. Guarded closely. Pass to Robinson. And he can't stop the run as he misses. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Collins. Here's Huerter. Over Robinson. Huerter, no good. And so, LeVert will bring it up for the Pistons. A shot by Stewart with no one around. Hits it from 3-point range. Stewart's got his first 3 points of the game. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Bulls with some changes. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Jalen Smith. Williams comes in for Dosunmu. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Trey Jones. And then for Detroit, Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson. Jaden Ivey comes in for Karis LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Bulls trail by 5. And here is Giddey. Hasn't made one yet. Collins kicks to Herter. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
Well, this demonstrates how assertive Herter is shooting the ball. He can be dangerous off the catch.
Cunningham outside. No good on that one. Nice defense from Giddey. Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Thompson. Now, here's Collins. Back to Giddey. Collins setting the pick for Giddey. Over Cunningham. Giddey, no good. Pistons leading by 3. Holland, the pass to Stewart. In the corner, Ivey with it. Pass to Thompson. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Giddey finds Herter. Giddey with the screen on Ivey. Back to Giddey. It's stolen by Cunningham. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Here's Holland. Pass to Ivey. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's an 8-point Detroit lead.
And if Ivey can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Collins a screen on Duren. In the corner, it's Buzelis. The Bulls with another miss. Pistons leading by 8. Thompson passes to Ivey. Elbow shot is on the way. And the shot falls short this time. The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as anyone.
So it's the Pistons now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Duren with the screen on Williams. Clock at 6. And Holland gets it to go. Holland's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Pistons second, the Bulls third.
And you know what? These are two of those teams that just live off their transition game. They put a lot of pressure on you defensively because that's where they get the bulk of their offense.
Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Herter. Now here's Vucevic. Defended by Duren. Puts it up from 12. Detroit with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Ivey. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Back to Herter. Shoots the 3. Holland with the rebound. Pistons leading by 8. Cunningham left side. Here's Holland. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Duren. Here's Cunningham. Vucevic with the block.
Well, defensively, Vucevic was in great position and times that perfectly.
Detroit's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Buzelis. Now Williams. The 3. Here's Giddey. The 3. That's good from Williams on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight.
Smart decision by Giddey to get the ball out for a better look. Just such a good, pure passer.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Tobias Harris is checked in for the Pistons. Ivy dishes to Harris. Thompson outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham right side. 5 on the clock. Ring shot on the way. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he's had a rough night, but his teammates have picked him up.
Williams kicks to Giddey. A terrific shot on the turnaround. And now just a 3-point Detroit lead. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Williams. Baseline J on the way, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Thompson outside. Here's Harris. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Harris has got 6. So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main things is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of those.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Herter finds Williams. Giddey with it. Can't hit that one.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Thompson outside. Pass to Harris. Chicago grabs the miss. There's a minute 40 left in the first half. Here's Buzelis, and the Bulls with another miss. Pistons leading by 5. Harris outside. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williams' shot is off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Herter. They could use a bucket, and the three ball is good. Herter's got his third basket of the night.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Duran the pass to Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And here is Giddey. Now here's Williams. Back to Giddey. Latre. It's hauled in by Harris. Cunningham for three. Nice D from Williams. The three ball. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And a huge three there to chop the lead down as we go into the break. Still anyone's game.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Pistons on top, up by 3. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You look at the Pistons, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Talking Pistons now. Close game so far for them.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Jalen Duran really having a great game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core. And it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Cade Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duran and Ashar Thompson. So much athleticism to attack that newfound space.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duran in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Chicago has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Kobe White.
Clearly a foul.
And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his third season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court. And still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
And that one falls for Ivy.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
He makes one of two that time. And it seems like Josh Giddey playing with newfound confidence, Coach, since his arrival with the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, one of those trades that seem to benefit both teams. The Bulls have handed Giddey the keys to their offense, and he has not looked back.
Vucevic, and it's Chicago scoring again.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Now White. He's got 5. Pass to Vucevic. And it's blocked.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duran sure knows how to use those long arms of his.
The shot by Thompson, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Vucevic. White against Ivy. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
And that one falls for White. So staying after an up-and-down start to his career, Kobe White is now a proven scoring threat.
He sure as heck is, Kevin. And it's because of two things in my mind. Great confidence and great energy every single night. So he's always running and moving, which gets him space and time to shoot the ball. And when he gets that space and time, he has great confidence to let it fly.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. Ivy on the wing. Cunningham on the wing. Giddey defending. They now take the lead. Cunningham's got 7.
He's really a versatile scorer. Cunningham fits in any scheme.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Jalen Duren is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. White setting the pick for Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. Here's the 3. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Bulls trail by 4. White with it. 8 points for him. to the paint to stop the run, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, Vucevic is having no problem finding chances to score. The defense has to rethink how they're defending him.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. White against Ivy. The kick out to Cunningham. Thompson, high post. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harris. And that one, good. Harris has got 8 here in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And here is Giddey. At the elbow, Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. It's blocked.
This is the type of defender Duren is capable of being. Terrific activity and positioning, coming up with the rejection.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Giddey, following the bucket by the Pistons. Bulls moving the ball around. Williams outside. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's White. He's got 8, and that one drops. White's got 10 points in the game.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
Detroit leading by 4. Pass to Ivy. And here is Duren. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Trey Jones is checked in for Josh Giddey. Bulls trail by 6. Now here's White. He's got 10. Here's Vucevic. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. A model of consistency, Stan, for many years. Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around. Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
And, Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
And it's White missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Ivy kicks to Cunningham. And stolen by Thompson. Cunningham outside. Duran with the screen on Jones. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Nikola Vucevic. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 18 points a game last season. 10 rebounds and 3 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
The Pistons making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Here is Harris. 18 points for him. LeVert the pass to Harris. And over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
That's good from Harris. Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer, with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
Stewart checked in for Detroit. And Harris drops them both. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Bulls trail by 4. Now Buzelis over Thompson. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Well, Chicago has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
You look at the Pistons stand, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work.
Now here's LeVert. No scoring in this one.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
Over in the corner, White. 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field. Here's LeVert. Harris outside. Pass to Stewart. LeVert from outside. Drills it from outside.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Now here's Jones. Now Vucevic. LeVert defending. Kicks it out to Jones. Nobody near Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now here is Harris. He's got 20. Over Buzelis. Rebound by Williams.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists in the game. Here's LeVert. 1:15 left to play here in the third. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for White. Then for the Pistons, Holland, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Duncan Robinson comes in for Thompson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Ivy. Now, here's Stewart. Stolen. Collins with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Jones kicks to Huerter. Back to Jones. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Over Robinson. Giddey, no good. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Pass to LeVert. Stewart with the screen on Giddey. Cunningham for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Cunningham's got it all tied up now for Detroit.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
It's tipped. Stolen by Robinson. Drops in the breakaway layup. Robinson's got his first points of the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Looking to get it going. Oh, that's blocked. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Pistons lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Josh Giddey is out there with Jones. Then it's Jalen Smith. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Huerter in at the small forward. And Chicago has possession, following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Giddey. No good from outside. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Pistons leading by 5. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the wing. Rebound, Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Bounce pass, LeVert. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Giddey, the pass to Herter. Outside Collins. In the corner, Smith with it. Just 5 on the clock. Collins kicks to Herter. Over Robinson. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Herter.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
Pass to Holland. Three-pointer. Collins grabs the miss. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now, Giddey. Now, here's Collins. Here's Herter. Kicks it out to Jones. Off target from three-point range. Pistons leading by 6. Robinson for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Robinson's got 7 points for the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Jones. Smith sets the pick for Jones. Inside, here's Collins over Stewart. That misses off the backboard. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Holland, no good. Chicago has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Collins dishes to Jones. From deep, Herter. The dive for the ball. And he recovers it. Smith. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Taken away. Oh, and here comes Smith. All alone. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What a strong finish by Smith. You want your guys to play through the whistle.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Duran, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. You know, Stan, Kevin Herter is a pretty big celebrity at his old high school.
Well, for good reason, Kevin. I mean, this is a guy who's risen to great success in the NBA. And so when he goes back home, everybody wants to be the next Kevin Herter.
Now here's Herter. Vucevic, a screen on LeVert. Giddey, the pass to Vucevic. The fadeaway. Good work there as it goes.
Well, this is why Giddey's teammates encourage him to look for his shot. They know he can do damage from these in-between spots.
Cunningham with it. Giddey defending. Fires the 3. Detroit, no good that time either. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Herter. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Herter's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
LeVert with it. Cunningham on the wing. Launches it. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And it's Smith missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Here's Holland. Connects from three-point range.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Giddey.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
So for the Bulls, Bruce Ellis is checked in for Smith. Williams comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Kobe White in for Jones. Then for the Pistons, Harris is checked in for Holland. Thompson comes in for Robinson. And Ivy subbed in for Karis LeVert. Here's Ivy. It's deflected.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
6 on the shot clock. Cunningham finds Duren. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Detroit leading by 6. Pass to Ivy. Shoots over White. Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Cunningham kicks to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Bulls trail by 9. And here is Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Shot to stop the run. Shoots over Duren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, that's a veteran move right there. Vucevic so good with that shot.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
He's off on the second.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And stolen by Ivy. Cunningham outside. Pistons passing it around. Here's Harris. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Remarkable balance by the veteran Harris, showing he's able to take contact while shooting.
That's good from Harris.
Pretty easy to be the teammate of Tobias Harris. You can count on double digits from him most nights, and he doesn't need a ton of the ball to get there.
Now here's Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Williams for 3. Good D by Thompson. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 10-1 run right now. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. From 15 feet away, down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game. And here is Duren. Cunningham outside. Duran with a screen on Giddey. Cunningham passes to Ivy. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Ivy's got the lead up to 13 now for Detroit. Chicago's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Giddey. Got a piece of it. Pass to Buzelis. Over Harris. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Detroit leading by 13. Ivy on the wing. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Now Buzelis. Over Harris. Cunningham pulls it down. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Cunningham against Giddey. That does not go. Now Vucevic. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Turns it over there, but that's his first of the contest. He's done a good job of minimizing mistakes on the night.
And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Here's Thompson. Off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He knows every possession is critical now. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, it's his job to keep their offense ticking, and tonight he's earned his keep. He's been able to find open teammates everywhere, feeding the post, creating open jump shots on the perimeter. His passing has been the best element of his game.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Bulls trail by 16. Giddey with it. Vucevic outside. And they pick up the 2.
Well, we've seen this for years. Vucevic is a dependable scorer who can attack you in a variety of ways.
The Pistons shooting about 45% from the 4 in the fourth. Ivy, and down it goes.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Vucevic outside. Duran pulls it down.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Cunningham. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, as a defense, you have to expect Cunningham to take those. He's not shy at the arc.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Detroit.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Cade Cunningham.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Here's Cunningham. It's Ivy. Thompson, high post, working on Williams. Yeah, count it.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Tobias, congratulations on the win. Do you sense this team is building good chemistry?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is us continuing to find our identity. And what we are learning is we're a great team once we get stops. And once we're able to run, get out of transition, we just continue to find each other's similarities and our personalities as we play together.
Guys, as the year goes on, they continue to get closer.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.